Good morning. Good morning, everybody. You wake up in the morning with you should just move. How are you all doing? I finally got it on the right orientation, but I don't know if I can see any comments. So guys, who knows? Who knows? Oh, I can see Heather. Hello, Sarah is here. Hello. Good morning. How are you all doing? Pop me a comment in. Let me know how you've been doing this week. Time has come to galvanize. Morning, Sanya. Morning, Christina. Boom. Send me a little message, let me know that you are here. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Good morning, Sarah. Hi, Vicky Foster. Morning, Sean, Shanene. Don't look back. Come on, Venus. Good morning. Amy. Good morning. Oh, we got a little bit of galvanized this morning, ladies. It's nice in Leeds today. The time has come. World is holding back. The time has come too. World, the time has come too. Good morning, Christina. Galvanize. Woo! So, let me know that you are here. Send me a wave. I cannot see everyone online today. Hi, Debbie. How are you? I don't know you're here if you don't let me know. We have got some super duper duper news. So, come on in. Yay! Come on in, Amy. Louisa, hi! Finally here live. My finger, Laura Green, I've been thinking about you this morning. Helen, how are you? It's on the button. Push that button. Are you ready, Rebecca? Morning! Cleaning your car while listening. Always good, always good. Okay. The time has come to... What? What? Galvanise. The time has come to galvanise. Has anybody got a galvanisator at them? Okay. Woof. Well, morning, Chloe. Yes, Laura, I've been thinking about you this morning. Laura Green, Balayage Queen. Why do you think you came to mind? Anyway, I think we all know. We all know. It's Sunday morning. We're tuned into the sisterhood. There's some tune that's going to be relevant later on playing in the background. And many of you are thinking, is she going to say it? Should we say it first? Should we type it? Would that be polite? Or should we just scream it at the fucking screen? Yes, you heard it, Sarah Sweeney. What a fucking week. What a fucking week. Does anybody else want to politely sing along with me? What? We could make our own little theme tune, couldn't we? What a fucking week, what a fucking week. That's more like a Christmas carol, isn't it? That's coming to you on a Sunday service near you around December. Morning, Joanne Stevenson. Sarah, you've locked your door so you can be alone with your sisters. So, share with me. How's your fucking week been? How has it been for you? Because the last time I spoke to you all, I'd just been absolutely poured on by the rain in a tent. And for the rest of the week, it just slightly got a little bit worse, actually, before it got better. So, it was traumatizing this week. Yes, fucking absolutely, Debbie. So, this week has been a bit of a mismatch of energies. And I said last week, you know, there's just so much going on at the moment that to kind of unpick a few aspects and kind of attribute the energies to those aspects would not only be foolish, but would be really difficult, because it's like when you're baking a cake, you know, each ingredient adds a flavour, and it's when the cake is baked that you see why you have all of those ingredients. And this week, or the week that we've just been through, has been a really strange energy in terms of it's almost like repeating old patterns, but with a higher level of consciousness, so you can see how much you have grown and why you no longer require those patterns anymore. And the invitation this week will be to actually make some kind of decision to move away from those patterns or to stay with them. Hi Sally, nice to see you. So we start the week, or we have started the week, with the sun moving into Virgo. Oh my gosh. So Leo season, we had a bit of a roller coaster, you know, the big sunshine energy. We had all the planets that were sitting in their home star signs just before that new moon in Leo, because we had the moon in Cancer. And then we had this new configuration as well. This new configuration that now with Mercury in Virgo, we still have that home star sign energy. So up until kind of last night, we had the sun in Leo, we had the Mercury in Virgo, which is one of its home planet, home places, home star sign constellations. Rewind. Saturn still in Capricorn, and we've got Pisces still in Neptune still in Pisces. Gosh, I'm being discombobulated this morning. That's interesting. Maybe not enough coffee. And obviously Mars in Aries. So it's been interesting because we felt familiar energies. We have felt this energy of newness, this energy of who are we, this energy, morning Chantel, this energy of familiar, back to the fucking beginning. And a lot of us have moved into what I would call our deepest, darkest survival patterns, with such a lot of cosmic pressure in the last week. We have been under pressure, and that has made us reach, or many of us reach, for our deepest, darkest survival methods. Morning Trish. So during the containers this week in the Liftoff launch pad and with my one-to-ones, we have gone into our deep, deep, deep energy, and in the coven this week as well. I don't know if any of you saw, or there's quite a few of the covenistas on here now. We had an epic coven this week, and it was telling of the times, because as this sun now moves into Virgo and Mercury is in Virgo, what we will see is a set of grand trines and an opposition to Neptune. This is the first time in a long time that we have had energy in Virgo, apart from when the moon has been there. So as the sun starts to move through the last half of the year, the last half of the zodiac, the new energy is coming through. We have been through, as I mentioned last week, that absolute shitstorm of the beginning of 2020. And now we are literally laying down new bits of information for us to tread upon. And I felt personally this week, high level of kind of galactic light codes. And I'm so excited, by the way, to bring those to you. Oh my gosh. The Coven experienced some of that already this week. So if you were in the Coven, please give us a quick comment about how that was for you. And I'm going to be sharing some of that as well in the Monetize Your Magic Masterclass on Tuesday. If you haven't signed up, you need to register now. So with Mercury and the Sun in Virgo, this is get down to fucking business week. We have seen now where our shite lies. We have seen now where we are getting in our own way over and over and over again. We have seen where we are choosing to follow our old ways. This is the week where we say, oh my God, up with that I will no longer put. Up with that I fucking will no longer put, because I value myself too highly. We have now moved through this trajectory of shite through 2020. We have been releasing all of our old familiar patterns, our traumas, our completely invisible saboteurs that have been living inside of our nervous system and stopping us from being in that abundant energy, in that expanded energy, in that galactic energy that is your fucking birthright, by the way. And we are now waking up. You know, there's all of this shit all over the internet, woke as fuck. Actually, we're only waking up now. We're only really seeing what is under the mat now. What shit has been put under the carpet, globally and personally. What have we been able to leave without cleaning? It's really like, you know, when you've got dirty windows or there's been a rainstorm and you've got like rain spots all over your windows, and then the sunshine comes and, you know, you want to enjoy the glorious sunshine, but all it fucking shows you is the dirt on your windows, and you're like, shit, I have to go and clean. I have to clean that because I will no longer put up with that. I need that to be clean. That's the energy we're being pushed into now. We are seeing the sunshine shining through our shitty windows, and it is time to clean them up. You get me, yo? Anybody got like a window cleaner? I'm just seeing some of the comments before I go any further. Oh, my life has been turned upside down, Julie, but walking away from the ashes, it feels good. Debbie, how can you join the Coven? I'll send you all the details after this. Yes, Chloe, this all over. Hi, Sarah Louisa. Ali, yeah, it was mind-blowing. Hi, Vanessa. Sarah, you listened back. It was a heavy download. It absolutely was. Sanya, it was a life-changing experience in the Coven last week. Wasn't it just? This is the code. This is the download I've been receiving in my own personal work. And this is why I now see that when I wanted to offer you guys the masterclass last week and the week before, it wasn't the right time, because I needed to receive my own abundance codes to be able to then give them to you. And I cannot fucking wait to give them all to you, so you guys get to monetize your magic. So fucking excited about that. Sarah, awesome Coven. Chloe, off the charts. Oh, Virgo level-headedness today, Sarah. So yeah, basically hi Bridget, how are you doing? Clean the windows, Debbie. So this week, what we are going to see, and really for the rest of the month, as September kind of comes in, Uranus is still up in Taurus, in retrograde, making some real sweeping changes, revolutionary changes through Taurus, which is grounded earth, slow, steady, etc. Tilling the soil. I want you to imagine you are the soil, and the farmer comes along and starts with a big machine to literally turn you over, completely turn you over. And in his mind, he's like, well, you know, we have to furrow the fields. We have to make the minerals come back. We have to give them the opportunity so that when we plant seeds that, you know, the soil is tilled and it is ready. But if you're the soil, you're like, what the fuck is this? I am absolutely not up for being tilled. So that's kind of what's been happening with Uranus in Taurus at the moment. It's been tilling the soil, revolutionizing our environment so that we can plant seeds that will be sown and will take and will root well and grow. So now, as Mercury, the messenger, moves into its Earth placement of Virgo, we are getting the galactic downloads. Oi, hey, farmer, MaryKate. Oh, I really miss being in Ireland at the moment, by the way, because I would be watching all of this firsthand. It's so beautiful. I'm very lucky to live very, very near, like, a lot of farmers' fields as well, though, so I do get to watch it. I'm very earth-led. And so what we are seeing at the moment is Mercury is giving us these downloads to plant into the earth, these brain frequencies that are going to completely shift our cellular makeup. This is the ascension code, so that we can then plant ourselves, ground ourselves, root ourselves in Virgo, in our purity. And inside the coven this week, it has been so incredibly beautiful. I'm so blessed to hold space for these women, because we've had some of the women come on and do videos inside our private Facebook group and share how they are feeling. And one of the things that was said, and you know, I'll hold it anonymously, but they said, I don't need adornments. I am an adornment. And it was this purity. And when we were in the coven, we were talking about this Virgo energy, which is pure. It's pure light frequency of healing. Hi, Marianne. It's a pure healing energy. It's the natural way of doing things. And I mentioned, who I'm going to mention again in a moment, our friend Lilith. If you've been with me a while, you'll know about Lilith. And Lilith is the dark feminine. And, you know, she might like to wear red and black now and again, that lady, if she's wearing anything at all. Whereas the Virgoan energies is more like Persephone, this beautiful, gentle maiden energy, and probably a sort of see-through, nice Egyptian cotton dress. Yeah, pure, gentle, no shoes, just walking along the grass in the dew, in the morning light, shining. Hi, Ruth, welcome in. And so you have this new energy that we are being brought now, where we can go into our purity. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do the Monetize Your Magic now, because part of the stuff that I've been doing and I've been teaching in my containers is how to get to your purest essence, because that is your magic. And right now, with Virgo being illuminated by the sun and by its home planet Mercury, we are being asked to go into our purest, cleanest, most simple essence. And, you know, this is a time for cleaning out wardrobes, homes, old beliefs, limiting patterns, getting, you know, updated with your nutrition, with your health, with your wealth, you know, your wealth codes. This is something that I teach as well. When we move into the masterclass, you'll see that, you know, wealth codes, these are real and very abundant at the moment. And so there's another energy that's in the air this week, and this is what I genuinely want to focus on, because we've got that Virgo energy in the background through the next month, and we've got Mercury there until the 5th of September. And as I said last week, it's time to make your plans, get your ideas on paper, revise them, get really, really clear on what it is you want to create, Get someone to fucking help you. If you have not done it by now, the chances are you need some outside help. Hence why I'm doing the masterclass. But at the same time, we have also got Mars. Let's not forget him. The great warrior in his home star sign of Aries. And he's been there for a while, so he's chilling. He's been loving being in his own pad. Loving it. You know who he's been hanging out with up there, don't you? Yep, his sister Eris. She loves to walk those warrior fields of death. You know this, I've talked about this before. She likes to revel in the aftermath of war. She is the disruptor. She likes to disrupt society. She enjoys, not the revolution of Uranus, she enjoys the revolution of the sword, the mighty disruptor. But who else is hanging out up there? Yeah? Old red and black herself, Lilith. So Lilith has decided to slip on in next to Mars for the next 6 weeks. And you know she likes a warrior. And you know she likes to make it hot. And with Eris around, it could get a little bit fiery, dark. But also, it's kind of like if you think about if the three of them went down to meet Hades down in hell, they'd have a jolly good time because it's hot, it's fiery, it's creating energy, but it's creating from the, I don't want to say the bowels of the world, but it kind of is that underneath energy, underneath that creation energy. And there's a lot of ego in that energy because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So essentially what's happening is we've got all of this kind of this Eris, this warrior female, and Lilith, the dark energy of the feminine, and Mars, the absolute phallus of the masculine and the straight to it, all together. It's a really potent dark mix of energy in this first sign of the child, of the ram, of the moving forward, of the creatrix. It's pure potential, but it's pure potential from the fire. So this is very different to Virgo energy. But it's squaring, all of that at the moment is squaring Saturn in Capricorn. So we've been moving through this conglomerate of Capricorn now since December last year, and we still will be there until December this year. And, you know, up there we've got the three dons, as I've talked about before. We've got Saturn doing his accounting. We've got Pluto, usually fucking Lilith, but, you know, having a great time there, doing some transformation. And Jupiter expanding it all. And they're all there in their thrones, but they're all going retrograde at the moment. So they're all going into our past, into our subconscious, into our deeper, 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 deeper programming, globally and personally. And they are reaching in and they are pulling out anything that no longer serves us. And with Mars and Lilith and Eris all squaring that energy now, we have a ram and we have a goat. Now, on the outside, they might not look very different. But when you look closer, the ram, he runs. He's got, his horns are big and round back onto himself. He's in the child energy. He could so keep knocking himself all the time, but he's a force. You know, when we think of ram, we know about, like, you know, a ramming the door. You know, the police use a ram to move into areas that are being locked up, or they're forcing entry. And this kind of brings in what I'm feeling is some of this energy is going to be on a global scale where we are literally ramming the old system being Capricorn. And the new energy, these new feminine energies, these darker feminine energies, but they are only darker because of their own past, because their own history, their own trauma, and where they have been wronged in the past themselves. And so, you know, the line, you know, woman scorned, there's nothing worse. It's kind of a little bit like that energy, and they've got Mars's potency behind them. But these three over in Capricorn, they're no mugs. They've been in rule in Capricorn for a while. You know, these are big, big energies. These are the multi-billion, trillion-dollar conglomerates around the world. They're sitting at board tables, smoking cigars, just basically moving pieces of chess around, and that actually changes the world dynamic. So we've got this kind of level of the people ramming the old system so that they come down. And the old system is the old goat, you know, tenacious. We've all seen those pictures of the goats that are up in bloody trees, and we think, how the hell did you get up there with your clippy cloppers that you've got? You know, I can't even get up there with my nails. But they're tenacious. They have the long range. They're capricious by name. The old goat, not bothered what he looks like. His horns are more pointy. They can hurt. They can hurt outwardly. They can stab. So it is a slow moving energy. And when they come into tension like this, and because Mars is going to go retrograde and Saturn is going to start to station to go forward, they're actually going to be stuck in this pattern for a while. So what I can see with this Virgo purity energy at the moment, and this other energy on the other side of the zodiac being, you know, highly combative, combustive, but over a long period of time, like a sustained, God, I nearly said it, I will say it, a sustained ramming. That usually creates a sustained lambing. Gosh, I should have been a comedian. But yeah, this sustained energy all the time, kind of, we are seeing these old systems breaking down. And so what we need to do in our own life is I'm going to say it again, accept the ramming, so that we can have some lambing. Hi, Leanne. Right on time, love. Because what we are seeing is it's our old systems. If you look at your belief systems, if you look at where you're hanging on to old ways of finding romance, old ways of making money, old ways of seeing yourself, believing in yourself, old relationships that are not serving you any fucking more, old habits that are just holding you, you know, in your patterns of unhealthiness. You know, think about your vision that you have of yourself that you want. Virgo is now saying to you, please dive into your essence, your purity, your magic, your galactic codes of light, your starlight center, and allow the rest of this energy that looks dark to actually clean you out so that you are ready. You are the soil being tilled. You remove those old limiting beliefs. They served you well. You were looked after. You know, I look at some of my clients and I can see the habits that they have used to protect themselves, the habits that they have used to feel safe, the relationships that we stay in because we think we're not going to get anything better. We don't believe we're worth better than where we are. The jobs we stay in, the homes we stay in, the things that we do over and over again, when actually the truth is, in your magic essence, you know already what it is that you want to implement. You know already what it is that you want to do with your life. You already have a deeper vision, a deeper calling. And it's time now to let fucking go of the old systems that are inside your body. Get rid of the old neurology. It is time for an upgrade, an up level. The galactic codes of light are here. You just need to fucking tune into them and say, I am ready. But mean it. because this is a contract with the universal energies. And anybody who has been with me long enough knows that, you know, I am incredibly down to earth. I am incredibly pragmatic. I absolutely use action. But I do not use action until I have moved myself in to the right energy frequency and lined myself up with the fucking energy. And then any action I take, I don't need a sustainable ramming. I need one fucking wham bam thank you man, and we're up the duff. Does that sound right? That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. We are in fertile, potent energy now. So let the soil be tilled. Release what no longer is there. If relationships are moving away, grieve. Fucking grieve. But don't hold on. Because by holding on, you are holding on to dead soil, and you cannot grow new crop in dead soil. We need it to be aerated. Hi Emma. We need it to be refilled with minerals, re-nutritionalized. And this is the message. This is the message this week. And the saving grace is that on Tuesday, when I am delivering the masterclass of how to go into that essence and monetize it, yes, because Mercury in Virgo is about practical magic. Mercury will trine Uranus. Yes, Mercury will trine your anus in Taurus whilst tilling the soil, whilst there is a sustainable ramming going on with the old goat. Now, there's a fairy tale in that, isn't there? So Uranus is going to deliver some shocks, some surprises, some upgrades, some insights, some awakenings, some new ways of being. And they're both in earth signs. So it's not hairy fucking fairy. It's deep practical magic. How can you actually take who you are now, remove the shit that has been literally living in your system that no longer is required, and ascend into your next level magical fucking self and move into abundance and prosperity? Because this is what we came to do. We did not come to sit and wallow in our shite. We came to keep shining bright. And that's why this morning the Chemical Brothers, because it does feel quite chemically, came to me. They came to me. Are you ready? It's time! Don't hold back. When you wake up in the morning, woo! Don't hold back. So let me know what resonates with you girls. Let me know, because there's a party over here. Don't hold back. Because there's a party over here, so you might as well be here. Don't hold back. World, time has come to, you know what the time has come to do. So let me know, what have you heard that has resonated? Come on! Galvanize! Woo! Don't hold back. There's no holding back. There's no holding back. Why? I'll tell you why. Because we haven't got fucking time to hold back. We've got time this week to go into our plans, to set our intentions, to create the vision beyond the vision, to let go of the shit that has been going on in the last few weeks, because we have been through the mill. And next week, we will be talking about what a fucking week in a very different way. It's going to be what a fucking week. Now, with that Mars and Saturn, you can definitely feel like the world is against you. But I want you to remember this message all week. The world is not against you. You are pure. You are pure starlight. And all you have to do is hold your integrity and allow the farmer to till the soil so that you are ready for the new seeds. Get clear on what you want to create and go and do it. Yes, Christina. Go where the positive energy flows. Spent the month of August decluttering, letting go. You are ready, Debbie. You are so ready. Yes. Cannot wait to catch up. Ooh, Chantel. Yes. Needed this today. Spent yesterday wallowing. You know what? It's all good being a wallower. But it's time. You ready? What is it time for? Are you ready? Press the button, honey. The time has come to galvanize. Don't hold back, because my finger is on the button. Yeah? Any questions, ladies? I'm hearing the message back from what I've been asking all week. Yeah, no more pain. No more victimhood. Victim is a story. We do not need to be victims. So if you are interested in monetizing your magic, you need to register, because there's going to be some real fucking magic on Tuesday. And I've already had quite a few brilliant messages from some of you asking about, you know, the next program that's coming as well. So I'll share some details on Tuesday. But my God, have I been upgraded. It has been phenomenal. And I know that I have more to come. And I'm very, very excited about sharing it with you, because I want to say a massive thank you to all of you for being with me since March when we set this up. And also for being in the coven with me, for allowing me to hold that space for you, for trusting me, for trusting my guidance. And for allowing me to kind of like show you what I see. It's 11 o'clock, Sarah Sweeney, 11 o'clock in the morning. And there is no replay. There is no replay. Unless you have registered, there won't be a replay. There's an option in the registration page to get the replay, but I will not be putting it out after the masterclass. This is a one-off opportunity for the sisterhood. If you know anybody else outside of the sisterhood that you think would be interested in this, then you need to get them to register. I will be, I suppose, sharing it over the next few days to see who wants to come, but there are only limited spaces on my call. So it's your birthday tomorrow, Venus. Happy birthday to you. And actually, we've got quite a few Virgos in our shamanic sisterhood. So happy birthday to all the Virgos, all of the Virgos. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to sharing my magic even deeper with you on Tuesday. So, Emma, is this the masterclass I asked to join? This is not it. This is the Sunday service, Emma. You need to go in and register. Register on the page. Kelly B! How's Kelly B's head today? Hi, Chantel. Hope you have a wonderful one. Yes. And Bridget, yes, your daughter, 18 already. Happy birthday. So, I was so excited this morning. I forgot to bring my cards with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one once we get off air, and I will share it with you all. But if you've got any questions for me, if you've got anything that you really, really want to learn on Tuesday, please put it in the group. I'm excited to share. Kelly B, not the best, hence you're late to the table. Oh, I heard it was a great night. I really love it when Covenistas get together. This is something that I was sharing with my partner today already, that essentially the reason I'm so grateful and beyond excited about what has been created here in the Shamanic Sisterhood and all of the things that have rippled out from that is I had no idea what would happen. And so far, only a few months down the road, we have got not only some amazing stories from women that are healing, that are growing, that are actually creating businesses from their purpose. Kelly B, can I get a hell yeah? And also I've seen friendships come from the coven and from the sisterhood that are kind of rekindled, and those that have never known each other before, and the support has been amazing. So I never believed in a million years that this would happen, and so if I can do it, you guys can do it too with your magic. So I'm excited to share that for you. So one more time, because you know, if you're still here with me, Leanne, me and Leanne love a drop. We do love a good drop. Are you ready? Are you ready? You'll be in a tent in the pissing rain, North Wales, Tuesday morning. Best pay for the playback, absolutely. It's not going to be on repeat. Don't hold back. Take action now. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time we've all been waiting for. The shit is ready to go. Clean the windows. When I'm cleaning windows. Don't hold back. I always make a coffee before I see you guys, and then it goes cold. The world is holding back, but it's now time for you. The time has come. Galvanize. Come on. Alchemize. Let's alchemize. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The time has come to alchemize. So I want to hear what your intentions are, your vision beyond your vision. Share in the sisterhood. Don't hold back. Don't you think it's time you got up, crunch up, sit up? Put apprehension on the back burner. Let it sit. I ain't got time for this shit. It's time to push the fucking button. You ready? The world is holding back. Don't hold back, girls. You've got an amazing week ahead of you. And if you need support, you know you've got the sisters. And you know you've got me too. Bye, girls!